Hello, everybody. I'm super excited to be coming live to you guys today. I am here with Georgette Littlejohn, aka the Preaker, and we are here to talk to you guys about the Brand Build Her Blueprint Summit 2023. We're kicking it off with our very first live, but I did want to give Georgette a chance to introduce herself to everybody and tell her a little bit about what her role is going to be for the summit. Georgette?
Hey, y'all! It's your girl Georgette, aka the Freaker. I'm so loud just all the time, but that's just how I am all the time. Like Crystal can attest to that. Anywho, woo, y'all, I am super excited. I will be the MC, the hostess with the mostest for the summit that is coming up. Guess what, y'all? And it's my birthday weekend. Crystal know how to do it right. So we're gonna turn up. Hey, we're gonna turn up. But anyway, I will be emceeing, hosting this amazing event. I am super excited. I love Crystal, everything that she does. Like, I'm a big fan of hers. I always tell her when I grow up, I'm gonna be like her, because Crystal, like, in these entrepreneur streets, y'all better know that. And she's in these streets. But yeah, so I'm just the MC. I'm the host. I'm super excited. Crystal has an amazing lineup of speakers, and so I'm ready. But I'm not trying to take over, Crystal. I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna jump in where I need to, but I'm going to let you tell a little bit about the summit, and then I'll just hop on in like when I need to.
So. Yeah, absolutely. I want to give you a chance to introduce yourself. And for those of you all who are not familiar with me or familiar with my brand, I'm Crystal Vernay, and I'm coming to you from the brand of Simply Slay Hard Every Day. It's my business coaching and brand strategy firm. Yes, Georgette has made a shirt in particular for this particular event, but I teach entrepreneurs how to monetize their expertise and create multiple streams of income. I am a serial entrepreneur, also a best-selling author. I'm a speaker, and this summit is really near and dear to my heart, and definitely one of the things that I would consider to be a legacy project in its infancy stages, of course. But this summit really came out of my book, the best-selling book, The Brand BuildHER Blueprint, Shattering Barriers in Business and Beyond. And what I really wanted to create was a premier conference experience or summit experience for women entrepreneurs. So often, a lot of us just kind of start businesses and we're kind of just out there doing anything, trying to grow our business. We don't really have the mentorship, the connections, and really the know-how to start a business and grow it and scale it into something that eventually does become your legacy or becomes a way to replace your 9 to 5 or pay your bills. And so I want to really have an event that's going to demonstrate how women entrepreneurs can do that, but also to just kind of foster relationships between us and help us all to grow. So no matter what stage you're in your business, if you attend the summit, you will find actionable tips and strategies that you can actually implement right away from our guest experts, our speakers that are going to be there to help you take your business to the next level. And so that's really my goal and the reason behind the summit. The summit's taking place October the 6th and the 7th. We're going to have both a virtual and an in-person component. So I'm super excited about that. October 6th is going to be virtual, and October the 7th is going to be in person in Lanham, Maryland. So your tickets are on sale right now. You can get your tickets if you visit slayhardeveryday.co and click on register for the Brand BuildHER Blueprint Summit. You can be in the house with us for the 7th and also on the 6th too, because it'll be a live virtual experience. But I wanted to actually kind of talk with Georgette a little bit and just kind of ask her from her perspective, what would a conference like this have meant to you, like when you first started out in entrepreneurship?
Woo, listen, Crystal, we talk about this all the time, just from the mentorship program, like, from Ignite Her Country Club, and that you've always been a part of. And that's kind of why we actually love doing this, right? Because when we started, we didn't have this. We didn't have mentorships. We didn't have other people in business that were, helping us along the way. And we just didn't, right? And so we learned how to do it and navigate through it ourselves. And so now that's why it's so near and dear to both of our hearts, because we appreciate community, right? And we know what it was like crying those long nights and like trying to figure it out. And so why not now take the knowledge and the skills and everything that we've learned and share it with other people? Like it would have been such a big plus and a big resource for me to be able to have women like you and other women that are now that have figured the game out, right? And to be able to lay that blueprint and that foundation for the other people that are coming behind us. And so, do we have all the answers? No, but we surely have a lot more than we had when we was back there, trying to figure it out. And so I encourage every woman, every entrepreneur, even if you're just, thinking about it, because I know that Crystal focuses a lot, and if I'm wrong, like on that woman that is in the beginning stages. So if you're just starting out, if you're thinking like come in, even if you are a seasoned entrepreneur. I always say you can always learn something when you step in the room, right? And so if you can't be in the room, at least attend the virtual. But if you have the opportunity to be in the room on the 7th, like be in the room and just come in and absorb all of the knowledge and the tools and everything that's going to be given to you. Because it helps, it works. We didn't have it, and so now that's why we want to give it. So come and partake in it. I mean, there's nothing greater than community. That's big for me, right, Crystal?
Right, absolutely. And one thing you said about being in the room, I think people underestimate the value of whether it is a virtual opportunity or an in-person opportunity. I personally always will take the in-person opportunity because, we love to connect via the interwebs. We love that, to DM each other and all that good stuff. But having that in-person interaction, I think, is extremely important, especially in business, because honestly, in the room is where deals are done. And so if you've been trying to grow your business, I promise you that if you step in the room, everything that you need to get to the next level is in the room. And so if you've been afraid, if you think, oh, I don't belong there, my business is just, it's just been a side hustle. The just part of that sentence is the reason why you're not where you want to be. And so I definitely would encourage you to step in the room, whether it's virtual or in person, in order to be able to really get to that next level. And we're really doing something cool for our in-person folks. We're actually doing an in-person mastermind session. So there are VIP options for both of the tickets, for virtual as well as in person. If you're going to be attending us virtually, then you do have the option to upgrade your ticket to VIP. Because we're going to have quite a bit of speakers, it is impossible to retain all the things that you're going to hear on that day. And you may want to actually go back and rewatch some of the talks that you're going to see, some of the presentations. You may want a chance to connect with the speakers further. And so the VIP option actually gives you a chance to do that. You can watch the replay. You can take advantage of some of the bonuses that the speakers are going to provide that are going to help you get to the next level in your business. Now, on in person, we're doing a special mastermind session where if you're in the room and you are a VIP attendee, then you will be able to ask us any question. So we have 6-figure and 7-figure business owners that are going to be in attendance, and you'll have an opportunity to ask anything in the room for an hour, unfiltered. And we'll give you our honest opinions, honest answers. And I think that by itself is worth the amount of the ticket, because if someone could tell you just that one little thing that would help you grow your business beyond yourself, just one thing, like, wouldn't you want the opportunity to be able to learn it, to absorb it, to implement it, right? So I know for me, going to events like this has been a game changer for not only my business, but also for me personally. I highly, highly encourage you to take advantage of any type of personal development that would help you to be able to grow your business. And so that mastermind opportunity is definitely something that you don't want to miss, whether you are going to be either in person or going to be virtual. Of course, if you're virtual, I have some additional surprises and things that we're going to be dropping on the event. So again, getting in the room, whether it's virtual or in person, is going to be important. But highly recommend you come in person. If you can, come to both. Come to both, because I think you'll find that you're going to be able to connect with not only myself but also other speakers and experts in the industry that are going to really be able to help you, give you what you need. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, like you said, like being in the room it's just different, right? And you get a whole different vibe, you get a whole different perspective. And I mean, to be able to ask any question, like, man, that's fire right there. Because how many times do you attend events and you don't get to even interact with, the people? You're just there, and you don't get to have that personal one-on-one, to be able to sit there and ask masterminds, or to ask these amazing people who are killing it in the game, to ask them any question. And y'all, look, don't be shy either. Don't be afraid to ask that question, because whatever it is that you're thinking, I'm telling you, somebody else probably has that same question. And so, listen, it's about it's about this blueprint. Hello, getting the blueprint so that you can brand and build her. And so, listen, y'all better get in that room and ask them questions. Listen, I'm about to be up there asking some questions, and I'm the MC. I'm about to make me some notes and be like, okay, what's my questions? And speaking of that, like, if we have anybody watching right now, if y'all have any questions, about the summit, any questions for Crystal or me, like, we are so open and transparent. Like, listen, I tell y'all how it is. So feel free, like, drop us some questions in the comments. Let us know anything that you want to know. Crystal, tell us about some of y'all. These speakers. Oh my goodness. So we have some amazing speakers. And Crystal, so tell them first of all what you said, because I love what Crystal said about who she serves in her community. But she put a little twist on it, because there are some men that will be speaking. So tell them, like, what you said, because I love that, what you said, but then tell them about the speakers as well.
Yeah, so I was, we've already had a speaker meeting, so the speakers reconvene, right, to get ready for y'all, to be able to give y'all the best so we can pour into you all. And so we're getting ourselves together, getting ready, getting hyped up in the background. My community is for women entrepreneurs. So I serve women entrepreneurs to help them scale and grow their business, but I allow a few good men to come in the room.
I just love that.
So, so if you are a man and you're interested in coming to the conference, you are welcome, right? You're welcome to ask questions. You're welcome to be in the mastermind. But, in all seriousness, we were joking around, but in all seriousness, it is an excellent opportunity to help you grow your business. And in terms of the speakers that we have a very diverse lineup. So I'm super excited about that. I'll be speaking, but we also have a couple of business coaches specializing in offer strategy, in mindset. And keep in mind, guys, these folks have been entrepreneurs for, going on decades. And so you're going to get a wealth of experience. I myself have over 20 years now. I know I'm not, I'm not that old, but I've been an entrepreneur since I was 16. A lot of people don't know that about me. So, giving you guys perspective in a couple of different industries as well. But we also have some motivational speakers. I'm actually going to be doing a live later with one of the speakers. His name is Donnie Lewis. He calls himself the Louisiana country boy. And he's a character, and I know you guys are going to really love him. He's a motivational speaker and a life coach. We also have a change consultant that's going to be on there. He's amazing. And helping you guys, motivate you guys, and prepping you for change, right? Because the only thing constant really in life is change. And so being able to handle that is definitely going to more than prepare you for being an entrepreneur, being a business owner. We also have, I'm trying to think, we also have a health and wellness consultant. We do have, let me see, who else do we have? We have a money coach. So a financial coach is going to be coming and joining the lineup. We have a work-life balance coach. We have government contracting experts coming in the building. So listen, y'all, I have like literally opened up my Rolodex and I'm calling in all my friends to come and be a part of this summit because I want to make it something special for you guys and just definitely to celebrate the launch of my book, The Brand Builder Blueprint, Shattering Barriers in Business and Beyond, by the way. It's available on Amazon. Paperback copies are coming soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And I will be signing books in person. So at the live event on October the 7th, it will also be a book signing. So you guys will get a chance to get a physical copy of the book and you'll get it signed by me. But again, that is really where the premise for this summit came from, was from the book, because I wanted women entrepreneurs to know that, number one, they're not alone, but also, number two, there is a proven method to success. And I am going to actually be teaching my 5-part framework, the Brand Builder Blueprint, at the summit. So you'll get a chance to learn that from me at the summit. And so, I really encourage you to come in person because it is my 5-part framework that helps you build multiple income streams. That's my specialty. So I want to make sure folks have an opportunity to take advantage of that. As being a part of the summit. But, as you guys will see, as we get close to the summit, I'm going to be doing more lives with the speakers. I know Georgette will come back and hopefully we'll be able to do a panel discussion, but, giving you guys an opportunity to meet some of the speakers, meet some of the experts, and ask us questions even before the summit. We really are here to serve you guys. So questions that you have, anything that you want to see, definitely drop me a note. My DMs are open. Because I'll definitely take into consideration. You might see it in the summit. So make sure you do that. You know what I'm saying?
So can people get tickets now? Are tickets now available, and where can they go to get tickets for the event? I know people are like, it's only August. No, but it's September. You might as well say, because August is gone, and in October it'll be here before we know it. So where can people purchase their tickets, and are you still looking for sponsors? Because she has sponsorships available as well. So even if you're not a speaker, because I think the speaker deadline is already passed, but you can sponsor whatever else that you're looking for, Crystal.
Yeah, so well, first you can get your tickets at slayhardeveryday.co. That is slayhardeveryday.co. That's what the she stands for in Simply She. Click on that and then click on register for the Brand Builder Blueprint. You can choose your tickets that you want to participate in the event. I am still looking for speakers. The speaker deadline has been extended until September the 2nd. So we have until this upcoming Sunday, I think the 2nd, or Saturday, Sunday. Yes, Sunday. September the 2nd, Sunday, is the deadline. So if you're interested in being a speaker, you have until then. We are also still accepting sponsors. A limited amount of spots for that, especially if you want to do a vending table. So make sure you go ahead and secure your package as soon as possible. For that, I think we only have only like 1 or 2 more slots for vendors. So make sure you get that locked in. So I want to say about that. Yeah, and if you are a speaker and you want to vend, that opportunity is also available. But again, you have to secure your spot as soon as possible because we only have a limited amount of space for vendors and sponsors. So yes, all those opportunities are still available. The sponsorship deadline will be extended past the September 2nd date, but the speaker deadline is absolutely September the 2nd. So make sure you get that locked in. If you have any questions, please shoot me a DM on Facebook. You can reach me at iSimplyShe, LinkedIn at Crystal Vernay, and then on Instagram at I_simply_she if you have any questions.
Awesome. It looked like we got some comments, Crystal. I don't see any questions, but hey, E. Erica said, great job, ladies. This is going to be good. Yes, it is. So make sure, listen, Crystal just told y'all where to go to get your tickets. Make sure that you be in the room. Come on in the room. Y'all
Yes.
start singing, come on in the room. I'm excited to be in the room. Like I mean, it's been so long as well. You know, we're getting back. I know COVID came, but it's like it's so because I'm a people person. Like I like to be up close and personal.
Mhm.
Like I love. There's nothing wrong with I thank God for the technology, right, that kept us. But now it's like I like being in the room because you just I feel like you get so much more. Like you can feed off of people's energy. And not only that, you can pull people to the side. Like if you are not like, not like me, that shy, I mean, that big outgoing person, because everybody doesn't have that type of personality. But to be in the room and to be able to connect and to get people's information and to be able to start networking and just building your brand, building your Rolodex. This is funny. The guy said Rolodex the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, I know what that is. Well, building your network, because people don't use Rolodex anymore. I'm showing my age, but just building that community, right? And because you never know, like, so Crystal and I mean, I don't even know how long we've been knowing each other, but I know
Yeah.
just from the connection, right? If I call Crystal and say, hey, Crystal, this is what I'm doing. Like, you think you can help me out? And she'll be like, if she's available and she's able to do it, like she's always there. And so to be able to have those type of connections and people that you can depend on and count on, and no matter what, like she supports everything that I do if she's available. She supports our nonprofit too with Tribe Called Queens. And so I'm telling y'all, it's nothing like having this community of people that you can depend on and that can help you along the way with whatever you need. And so don't be afraid like to be in the room. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. I always say one of my biggest mistakes that I made first starting out was thinking that I could do it alone. That was one of the biggest mistakes. It's not a regret. It's just, that was a lesson for me, right? That was a lesson. So now I would like to foster that for other women entrepreneurs where I didn't think that that was important. Because definitely being around the wrong people will have you thinking that business is not for you, or
yeah,
your career is not for you. Because let's be real, entrepreneurship isn't for everybody, but just anything in life, people being around the wrong people will have you thinking that what's on your heart and what's meant for you is not for you. So, for my women entrepreneurs out there, because that's who the summit's for. You're thinking about it, you want to dip your toe in, maybe you're not sure. Definitely, definitely come on in the room, and you'll definitely learn some things, have some strategies that you can implement. And if not, if nothing else, you'll have a cadre of people now that you can call on, like Georgette said, if you need something, and you get to ask real questions. And I think that is the important part of beyond the fluff, beyond what you see on the internet. We're real people, right? And if I ain't gonna be anything else, I'm gonna be honest. If you ask me a question, if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm a straight shooter. So I'm not gonna fluff it for you.
exactly. But that's what people need to hear, right? It's no longer time for not hearing the truth. And it's no longer like, oh well, I didn't know, because we're here, right? And we're letting you know that if we know, we're going to share it. And I'm a firm believer, but if I don't know, I'm going to tell you that too. But guess what, y'all? I might not know, but man, I am the biggest I'm going to find somebody who knows, or we going to figure it out together, right? And my friends always tease like, girl, you are the resource. Like you can find, and I can, like I have, but it's just because of who I am. And I don't mind talking and meeting everybody, because we don't know, right? We don't know who we're going to need. And so like Crystal said, we're going to be honest. Like if we know it, we're going to tell you. If I don't, I'm going to tell you I don't know it, but hold on, we're going to figure it out, and we can figure this thing out together. And so, but y'all, I'm just excited. I'm excited that Crystal, enlisted me and trust me, crazy old Georgette, the preacher, like to be the MC. And so, I mean, I'm just going to bring who I am, and just, if nothing else, encourage someone, ignite someone, let you know like that you got this, and that there's some people here to help you along the way. So And I love it because we are stronger together. Like we are better together. We are no matter. Don't let folks tell you. I say that all the time. Even in my first book, I'm like, if somebody tell you they did this on their own, or if I meet somebody that be like, I did this on my own. Okay, bye. I don't because I I have not done anything on my own. I mean, it's just like even back then when I first started, yes, I was figuring it out by myself, but I always, could like my family or lean on somebody to help me along the way, like to encourage me to say, keep going. I know you out there by yourself. Like my husband, poor thing, like he he didn't got it all, but we cannot, like Crystal said, we can't do it by ourselves anymore. And you don't have to. Like you don't have to. So why are you doing it? Like you don't have to. And so come on out to this summit and and let's get this blueprint and get these books, and you get to meet Crystal, who, I mean, if nothing else, you just want to come and meet Crystal, right? I know she's not going to talk about herself, but Crystal is like, she's so amazing, y'all. And her heart, like, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to start crying, but her heart is like so open. Like everyone that's connected to her, whether and simply she, like when you hear people just talk about Crystal and what she's done for them and how she's helped them, like the Diva and Dials, like her crew, like they are down for her, like they like down like full flat tires, like them folks would do whatever Crystal. So just come in the room to meet such an amazing person that is killing it, y'all. She's not going to tell y'all. She's killing it in the like she's a serialpreneur, like she said. She's not playing. Like she has multiple businesses and she's killing it, and she's willing to share that with you. And so, just come on in the room. I'm telling you, just come on in the room. And it's limited spaces too, so it's not like it's limited spaces. So don't wait to the last minute. You better go on and get your ticket. I'm just
That's right. There is limited space. And, like I said, this is like a legacy project for me. And I really want to see it through. If nothing else, like I was saying on another interview, people were asking, well, what's your legacy? What do you want to leave? I said, well, what I would like to see is as many 7 and 8 figure women entrepreneurs as possible before I leave this earth. Like, that's what I want to see. And that not just we have a seat at the table, but we're creating our own tables. Like that's what I would like to see. So this is just the beginning. And I hope that you guys will take the first step, because this is really about you. You take the first step in your journey, wherever you might be, or maybe it's the next step or it's the next level for you. You're trying to figure out how you're going to get to the next level. This is it, right? If you're watching me, if you hear the sound of my voice, you're watching the replay, let us know you watched the replay. Let us know you got your ticket. But seriously, in all seriousness, it was events like this that really changed the trajectory of my business and also my personal development. And so I want to be able to give that back to other women entrepreneurs. So, and if y'all can't tell, Georgette has a whole bunch of energy. So we're going to have a lot of fun on October the 7th.
Yes, I do. Right. I told y'all, and it's my birthday week. Listen, we want to turn it up. Yeah. So I thank you. I thank you again for choosing me. Like, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Georgette. I love you. And I'm so excited you're going to be a part of the event. But y'all, if y'all watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, we're getting ready to hop over to Instagram. So if you want to continue the conversation, go ahead and follow at I_simply_she and join us on that live, because we're going to be hopping over there again. You can get the tickets to the summit at slayhardeveryday.co, and it's also the link for that is also in the description of this live. So you can click on that link, get your tickets, and we really hope to see you there. All right, guys. We'll see you soon in about 2 minutes on the other side.